Hey, welcome to Home Help. I'm Brian. This is a channel that teaches you about your home and all the things going on with your home and even things to watch out for. And today we're going to be talking about the top 5 causes for house fires in your home. Now, as we approach the holiday season, lots of stuff's going to be going on, Christmas lights and all kinds of things around the house. So we're going to just go over some of the top 5. And now this article is courtesy of the NFPA, that's the National Fire Protection Agency, especially Marty Aaron. She wrote an article entitled "The Top 5 Causes for Your Home House Fires." So I want to give credit to her on all of these, and we're going to dive into it and talk about them. So number 5, the last on the list, but it counts for 5% of the home fires, would be smoking materials. If you're a smoker, cigarettes, tobaccos, those type of things will cause house fires if left unsupervised. So if you do smoke, first off, I hope that you do quit at some point because your health is worth it. And number 2, please be responsible with those type of things in your house. Remember, that's only 5%. There's other items as well below the 5%. This doesn't account for a full 100%. There's many other things that are less than 5%. One of those things, we can kind of call it in that category of materials, is lint from your dryer. So lint, most people don't realize that it can accumulate inside your dryer vent, either the pipe that's connecting your dryer to the wall or to the pipe that leaves the property. That can accumulate with lint and it can start a fire in the right conditions, or in the pipe that's actually going through your home that probably never gets cleaned. You should at least clean that dryer vent at least yearly. Just depends on how much you use that vent. Right now, if you're using your dryer and you notice that your clothes aren't getting very dry and you're having them in there for 45, 50, an hour long, check your dryer vent because it could be completely full of lint or condensation or could be obstructed. So check your dryer vent and get that cleaned. If you haven't cleaned it in a while, clean that dryer vent. Now I want to show you how flammable lint is. As you can see, this is a piece of lint. I'm going to show you how easy it is to ignite this piece of lint right here. So it's pretty simple. Woo! Just like that. That's how easy it goes. So lint is very, very combustible, and it just takes a spark before it just lights up and boom. Especially if it's like in powder form in the air, it's like a fire cloud. So that's lint, and that's how easy it is. How easy it is for lint to catch fire. All right. Okay, so back to our list. Number 4 is intentional. That is when someone obviously sets the fire intentionally, arson, some sort of event like that. That's about 8% of all house fires are intentionally set. Number 3 on the list, electrical. That doesn't surprise me. I see a lot of things electrically that just aren't done right. Here's a few photos of some things. This is in the attic. You can see some pretty messed up wiring here. And that is not good, because anytime you alter or get up and DIY some wiring in your attic, you never know what you can end up doing. The wires can be a mess like these are, and it just takes the right moment for that to catch on fire. Here's another picture of some wires that were chewed on by a squirrel, and it's exposing the bare conductors on that wire. So that's definitely an easy way to start a fire. So electrical, it also includes at your panel, those type of things where someone comes in and tries to overload a breaker or an outlet. Those issues can start a fire pretty quickly. So electrical accounts for 10% of the top 5 fire causes for your house. Number 2 on the list, heating. That's not a surprise. Space heaters account for a lot of that. Electric space heaters that catch fire, or even components of your heating system, your existing furnace. If it's a gas-fired furnace, it has a vent pipe, a metal vent pipe that leaves the unit and can go up through the house. And if it doesn't have the proper clearance, that can cause it. Here's a picture of a vent pipe that is touching building materials, and that's a no-no. It should have at least a 1-inch gap between that pipe and anything combustible around it. Another cause is chimneys and lack of cleaning, debris buildup, or creosote. Here's a few photos of some chimneys that are in pretty rough shape. You can see the buildup here, and that's not a good thing. That definitely can cause a fire if not cleaned. Think of your chimneys much like your dryers. They should be cleaned yearly, and especially if you use them a lot through the winter season. So heating accounts for 14% of house fires. So think about things that you can do to eliminate those potential threats. And number one on the list should be no surprise. And as we approach Thanksgiving and the cooking season, it is indeed cooking. Accounts for 49% of the house fires, and it by far is number one on the list. So this holiday season, as you start to cook, be very, very aware of your surroundings, the open flames that you may have, the oven, the temperatures involved. Those can account for cooking. Grease fires, turkeys, deep frying turkeys. Be very careful with how you cook, and always read the instructions on how to prepare the food, and read the instructions on any cooking devices that you have in terms of their fire safety. So cooking, I want to show you one demonstration. I want to show you what just cooking spray can do to if encounters with an open flame. So you're trying to grease a pan, but you have a gas range. So check this out. So here's what cooking spray can do. One more time. So cooking spray can be very dangerous if sprayed around an open flame. Be very careful out there as you go into the holiday season with cooking. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope this video helps. It really is a pleasure to bring information to you. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below. And as always, you're watching the videos. I really appreciate you. Thanks so much, and be safe out there.